When it comes to the job search, many people describe it as a roller coaster, filled with highs and lows, moments of excitement, and stretches of uncertainty. But beneath the emotional ups and downs, there's a clear logical core to the process. Searching for work is fundamentally a numbers game. Each action you take, each application you send, every resume you customize, every conversation you have, acts as a ticket in this game of probability. The more you participate, the greater your chances of winning a prize, that coveted job offer. Let's break down exactly how this concept plays out in practice. Imagine the job market as a vast landscape dotted with doors. Behind each door lies an opportunity. Some doors are locked, while others are slightly ajar, and a few are wide open. Every time you submit a job application, you're essentially knocking on one of these doors. With just a single knock, your chances of the right person answering may be slim. But what if you knock on 50 doors, or 100? Suddenly, the odds are tipping in your favor. This is the essence of treating the job search as a numbers game. The more applications you send, the more interviews you land, and the more networking connections you make, the more likely it is that one of these efforts will pay off. It's about turning the realm of possibility into probability. It's about increasing your exposure to opportunities until the law of large numbers works in your favor. But it's not enough to simply throw applications into the void. While quantity is important, quality can't be overlooked. Think of it this way. If you're knocking on doors, you want to make sure you're knocking politely and confidently, rather than pounding indiscriminately. Tailoring your resume to the job description, crafting a thoughtful cover letter, and aligning your skills with the company's needs are all ways to make your knock stand out. A well-prepared application is much more likely to catch the attention of a hiring manager than a generic, mass-produced one. This brings us to the power of networking, a factor that multiplies your statistical odds in ways cold applications simply cannot. When you connect with someone inside a company, get a referral, or even just have a meaningful conversation at a professional event, your name is elevated from the pile of anonymous applicants. Referrals have been shown to increase the likelihood of getting an interview by up to 10 times. One successful networking interaction can lead to multiple introductions, expanding your reach exponentially. Each connection you make is like knocking on a door with a friend by your side, ready to vouch for you. Combining volume with precision is the key to maximizing your odds. You want to cast a wide net, but you also want to make sure the net is targeted. Focus your efforts on roles and companies that align with your skills and interests. Don't waste energy applying for jobs that are far outside your wheelhouse or that you wouldn't actually want to do. Instead, invest time in understanding what each employer is looking for and present yourself as the ideal candidate for that role. It's also essential to track your activity and outcomes. Keep a record of how many applications you send, which companies you apply to, how many callbacks you receive, and how many interviews you attend. Over time, you'll start to see patterns. Maybe you get more responses when you apply for certain types of roles, or when you reach out to smaller companies versus larger ones. Maybe your tailored cover letters lead to more interviews than the generic ones. Use this data to refine your strategy. Tweak your approach, double down on what works, and let go of what doesn't. Persistence is crucial. In the world of probability, the more you play, the better your chances become. It's easy to get discouraged after a string of rejections, but remember that each no brings you one step closer to a yes. The process may take time, but by continually knocking on doors, improving your technique, and growing your network, you're actively increasing your likelihood of success. Let's also remember that while the numbers are important, your mindset matters too. Treat each application as an opportunity to learn and grow. Each interview, even if it doesn't lead to a job offer, is a chance to practice your skills, get feedback, and refine your pitch. Every networking conversation helps you build confidence and expand your understanding of the industry. You can also use this numbers-based mindset to make the process less personal. Rejection is a natural part of the job search, and it's rarely a reflection of your worth or abilities. Sometimes it's just about timing, fit, or factors beyond your control. By viewing your search through the lens of probability, You can stay focused on the process rather than the setbacks. Celebrate small wins along the way, a positive response, a new contact, a skill learned. These are all steps toward your ultimate goal. In summary, landing a job is rarely about luck alone. It's about stacking the odds in your favor by taking consistent, strategic action. Send more applications, but make them thoughtful. Network widely, but forge genuine connections. Track your progress, learn from your results, and adjust your approach as needed. Over time, as you increase both the volume and quality of your efforts, you'll find that more doors begin to open. And when that door finally does open, it won't just be the result of chance. It will be the culmination of your persistence, preparation, and willingness to play the numbers game with both heart and strategy. So keep knocking, keep refining, and remember, every effort brings you closer to your next opportunity.